health is wealth. But the same sentiment also applies the other way around, that wealth enables us to take care and to safeguard our health. In this Focus edition, we are going to be talking all things health and wealth. I'm your host, Glenora Shipura. On the other side of the break, I'll be talking to the editorial coordinator of the Focus supplement, Health and Wealth. We'll be right back after this.
Ovember. Intergenerational wealth through property. The gift that keeps on giving. Through home ownership, you can create an asset that appreciates in value over time and can later provide a stream of income. This will secure your financial future and lay a financial foundation for your children and grandchildren to live a better life. Being a home is more than a roof over one's head. It symbolizes family, community, and financial stability. Ovember Properties provides an opportunity for individuals and families to achieve this level of security and to fulfill the dream of homeownership by building homes that not only meet the highest standards of quality but also remain within financial reach for those seeking to build a secure future. Ovember is a property development at Osona Village, a 30-minute drive from Windhoek to Okahanja. Already home to more than 2,000 families. Contact Eleanor at 0811632558 or Exalda at 0811410131.
I'm now joined by Jareen Hov, the editorial coordinator of the Focus Supplement, Health and Wealth. Good morning. How are you?
Hi, Glenn. I'm wonderful on this beautiful day. How are you?
I'm great. I'm great. I mean, I went through the Focus Supplement, and I must say I'm very impressed. I'm always impressed with all of them. Like, you guys really put a lot of work into each edition. You know, I know it's different teams and all that, but like I said, I'm always very, very impressed. And I like the holistic approach to health and wealth, because we never thought these are two sides of the same coin.
Yes, it is indeed. So this is our focused edition today. We're very excited about having it out there. And like Glenora just said, it's two sides to the same coin, because with health you can create wealth because you are healthy enough to be able to do it.
Yes.
But with wealth you can also keep yourself healthy. So the only sad bit is for people that don't have any savings at all, that can't generate money, because the reality is also you need money to make money. Mm-hmm. So inside we have a number of tips from everyone that's really just starting off to save.
A couple of articles that I've highlighted that I would want us to get into. But before we get into that, let's quickly just go back to the drawing board. What your team went through putting this together. It looks amazing. I love the articles. They're very insightful. You can get so much from just reading this Focus. So can we go just to the drawing board, how that was for you guys?
Okay, so the drawing board, I first have to say, give a shout out to Monique Descander. She did the design, so she made it look all very pretty.
Yes.
But thankfully we also have a number of contributors from banks, from insurance companies. So that really helps a lot as well, because they already have all this knowledge instilled in them, and they come out and they just add to the product and make it better in the end. And then of course there's always news on health and wealth and the interconnectedness of that in the World Wide Web. It's just putting it all together and getting the info there, and to make it user friendly and for our readers to really understand the concept of how these two components come together.
And I love that. I really loved, because a lot of people don't understand how, the banking system, insurance companies, how that can contribute to your well-being.
Exactly. And then one of the big focuses in this edition is the tax back that many people got now at the end of October.
And so did you squander it, guys?
pay off your debt, but how to save it. It's very important.
It's and I love that you guys have a lot of tips in this edition. Now, getting into the articles that I highlighted, it's obviously not the most, because the whole thing is, like I said, a very beautiful approach to the topic. But the vital role of cancer screening and early detection. Yes. What are some of the risk factors that you can mention?
Okay, so off the top of my head, the first thing that you need to do is really just focus on your body. If you feel something is wrong, don't delay, get to a doctor today. And then with that, keep healthy. I'm not one of those that subscribes to exercise. I'd rather have a chocolate. But I do understand how important it is
to keep your body moving.
Yes, and to go for your screenings, especially, it's November, men, you know what to do. Look, we're all in blue today. It's a blue November. And then October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Basically, those are the two leading cancers that we have in Namibia. It is vital to be screened the minute that you can. Thankfully, the Cancer Association of Namibia does outreaches countrywide, and they can literally detect any markers with a prick of a finger.
And it's so important for early detection.
That's the thing. That's how lives can be saved.
I was actually quite shocked at the number of people with cancer, or that, you know what I'm saying, compared to other diseases you mentioned, like it takes more lives than AIDS and I don't know, another one combined.
Yes, that is,
all of that combined. I was like, what?
It is actually quite shocking.
Yes.
And it is just on the increase. Unfortunately, like I said earlier, it's just really a lot to do with lifestyle as well. Cut the carbs, cut the sugars, and don't use alcohol too liberally.
Don't have 5 coffees in the morning.
No, that does
Reduce
also
your
not help.
cup of coffee. I'm guilty of that one. I'm working on reducing it. Now, getting into the next one, future focus financial success, which aim for better decision making when it comes to your finances. I love that, but can we get into the nitty-bitty of that article?
The reality is your finances are never 100% sure, but you need to start somewhere. And you'll see with our guest this morning, Aubrey will be going into more details about that. But you need to start saving somewhere. You don't know how long you're going to live, and you would like to leave a legacy for your kids or the people that you look after and those that are nearest and dearest to you. So the essence for me is really to start saving as early as you possibly can, even with your first salary check.
And I think most of us feel like, oh, it's not that much right now. I don't need to start now.
But you really do.
Yeah, I need to wait till I'm making X amount of money and then I can start doing that, which is not true. You know, you can literally start with just as little as $100 or $200 a month.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then I do also want to add to that, make sure that when you do change jobs, that you don't have your pension money paid out, that you actually continue with a fund. Because that's the only way it will really grow.
And most people do get it paid out and then...
It's a problem. And we're all living longer and we need to retire between 60 and 65. So you need to make sure that and we're living longer. So you can live to 95, and how are you going to survive on 30 years on a salary that you had 20 years back?
That's impossible.
But now, on the flip side, one of the articles I really enjoyed the most in compiling is the FIRE concept. So that is financial independence and retire early. Now, sadly, I'm already past that age, because you should really, by the age that you're 40, you should already have made these plans to lay the foundation for it. But like it says, financial independence, retire early. You work on a number of gigs, you work your butt off for a number of years, and then by the time that you're 40, 45, you can either retire because you have enough invested in a home or in policies or in your future, or you've still got side gigs going. You can do a hybrid of it all. But the idea is really to work hard, and then you can spend your golden years just having a wonderful time.
You have that safety net of, like, at least have that working out for me. And it's great that you say that, like, retire early. I know most people think like, oh, 40, but it is the new 20s, guys. If you take care of your health, get that? You can look like you are in your 30s and your 40s if you take care of your health. Yeah, so
That is true, and then you have additives like Botox and fillers that make you look younger. Because up here, you are still young.
exactly. There's another article that I also like, which just combines the topic of the focus edition, health and wealth, and how that equals health plus wealth equals well-being. I love that.
So that was another interesting combination because often you don't see how they are combined, but really it is. Your financial health is vital to feeling well-being.
Because the strain that financial stress puts on a person.
Yes, it can literally make you
about
sick.
Yes.
And I mean, how many of us head to the end of the month and you think, oh my goodness, how am I going to get through this month? There are too many days in this month. But the reality is you must really try and, once again, you need to keep balance. So you don't want to work yourself to death because stress is really a killer. You need to find an outlet for your anxiety, for your stress. You need to keep your blood pressure down because your health will definitely have a direct impact on what kind of income you can generate, because you can't generate an income when you're sick.
I like how you highlight in the article that this can go one way, which is a good way, or it can turn into a vicious, ugly cycle.
Yes.
Your health is not well, you can't make as much money and so forth, and then you are in that cycle. Anyways, you and we will talk forever and we have run out of time.
I would just like to end off on a note that I always remember. They say it's much more money can't buy everything, but it is more comfortable crying in a Benz than on a bike.
True. No truer words were said in this studio. We'll be right back. On the other side of the break, we are talking to Aubrey from PPS.
Have you started planning for a happy retirement? One way to secure stress-free golden years is with a retirement annuity from Liberty Life. It's flexible, simple, and allows you to live your best years your way. Start planning your future today. Call 061 294 2343. Liberty Life. In it, with you. Terms and conditions apply.
Namibian Oncology Center. The Namibian Oncology Center offers cancer screening in Windhoek and Swakopmund. Services in both. Contact us for an appointment at 0833305015, Windhoek, and 0833341081, Swakopmund, or visit us at www.nomoncology.com.
PSS. The Namibia Retirement Annuity is a comprehensive, long-term savings solution designed to help you save in a structured and tax-efficient manner. Why choose a PPS? Tax efficiency, flexibility, security, and cost-effective. Our team of seasoned investment professionals is dedicated to delivering exceptional investment solutions. PPS has a conservative portfolio that seeks to provide a total return of 2% above inflation over the long term. PPS moderate portfolio seeks to provide a total return of 3% above inflation over the long term and can hold no more than 60% of its assets in equities and no more than 30% in foreign markets.
I'm now joined by Aubrey Hardin from PPS. Good morning and welcome to the Focus Show.
Thank you, Glenn, and thank you for having me.
It's an honor actually having you here. Could you kindly provide us with more details or a brief history of PPS, rather?
So in 1941, at the height of World War II, 8 dentists in South Africa converged and asked themselves the question. You know, this was actually a weird question considering what was happening. And they asked themselves, you know, what do we do in the event that we fall ill? You know, we have fixed operational expenses of our practices, we have salaries to pay, and how do we how do we cater for this in terms of our fixed operational expenses as well as our personal income. So that is when PPS was founded in 1941, and till today we have launched in Namibia since 2002, and we're very proud to be there for our professionals. Yes.
I would like to know, is anybody eligible to join, to become a member, or who is eligible? Can I join?
Great question.
Yes.
So the minimum criteria to join PPS is a minimum NQF 8 qualification and above.
8 qualifications?
Yes, yes.
8
yes.
qualifications?
Yes, yes, yes.
Wow.
So we're quite exclusive,
Yes.
I should say. And for 84 years, close to 84 years, we understand the way professionals operate and think, and we pride ourselves with servicing them.
And also, kudos to that, also finding a niche and just honing in on that,
Yes,
rather
yes.
than trying to broaden up and then you compromise on quality and service.
Yes, yes.
How does PPS create wealth for their members?
Well, we operate under the ethos of mutuality, meaning that we do not have external shareholders at all. So all our PPS members are the actual shareholders of PPS. So with our operational profits combined with the investment returns, this is then filtered back to our members in the form of a profit sharing, which is a tax-free lump sum they can then opt to take from age 60.
Wow, I love that. I love that.
Yes, and other than just the profit sharing, I should mention that we've just launched a new retirement annuity in Namibia in October, and we understand that the latest statistics show that only 2% of the Namibian working population is actually able to retire with 100% of their last paycheck. Yes, shocking statistics.
Wow.
And about less than 6% are only able to retire with 75% of the last paycheck, leaving the rest of your population not being able to retire comfortably, and they would have to be dependent on their actual family and friends at the end of the day, or they will not be able to have a choice to retire at all.
Which really brings us right back into why it's important to have these two components, health
Yes,
and
yes,
wealth.
yes.
And I understand that you guys offer a variety of products that cater to these two components. Can we quickly get into that?
Yes, thank you for that. And for 84 years, we've understood this as a mutual model and operating under the ethos of mutuality. And I'd like to align that to a very old isiZulu proverb, Ubuntu. So we understand the spirit of mutuality, togetherness, and sharing successes, and that's exactly the profit share that we provide our members. So we've understood that without your health, you're not able to create wealth, right? So our benefit structures are structured in a way that in the event of your illness, whether it is temporary, 7 days or more, even your family being hospitalized for 4 days or more, we then compensate the member back in saying that we do understand you are in a difficult space.
And life happens, you
Yes,
know, things
yes.
that you could have not foreseen will happen.
Yes,
and
yes.
that's just part of being, on
Exactly.
this planet.
Exactly. So our members, that's why we're quite niche, in terms of the NQF 8 level qualification. We understand that professionals take their jobs quite seriously, and in the event of need, PPS is there for them. Irrespective of how many times or events have occurred to our members in terms of we having to pay claims, we do not penalize them in terms of their profit sharing, their investment returns. So the professional can have peace of mind. And there's nothing worse, when you're ill and still having to worry about your financial well-being. So our professionals can know that if they need to take time off, especially being terminally ill or temporary, ill, that PPS is there for them, and they know that they're financially secure. They would have the finances. As we all know, our medical aids don't always top up for everything.
Yes.
So PPS is there for them in saying that if they'd like to see a specialist abroad, for example, they provided they're adequately covered, they're then able to do so. And other than that, I'm very proud to say we've launched our retirement annuity. So another leg of creating wealth for yourself. It's very important, for young people to start saving as early as possible. And I just want to also put it out there that students registered full-time for the NQF qualification can already become members. So as early as age 20, 22, you can become a PPS member and then already start accumulating wealth for yourself, other than your discretionary investment savings you need to save for when you start working. We then transition you over to a traditional member where you can have added benefits. And the retirement annuity that we have launched have 5 multi-manager funds available to our investors, ranging from your most conservative to your most risk-adverse clients. So you have the options there. It also, you also have options in terms of how much you'd like to invest, from as little as 200 Namibian dollars. And then when you reach the age of 30, you then can top that up to the minimum 500 Namibian dollars as well.
Well, I think I'm a little bit confused because people watching are thinking, oh, we have to start at the 8 qualifications and so forth. But you're saying you can start at 20, if you're 20 years of age. Obviously, by then you have not accumulated, you're still studying and so forth. So it's not necessarily saying if you don't have, you can't already start joining. Some of us are still studying and working and we're still getting there. So we can be part of the system.
You can be part of the system, like I've said, as early as being a student in your last year, provided you are registered for the NQF Level 8 qualification at university, you can become a member of PPS.
Oh, I love that. Thank you so much, because I feel like we really need that, and you need to start as early as possible. And I think Jerain also highlighted that well. Thank you so much for coming and giving us this information.
It's a pleasure. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you.
All right, we'll be right back after the break.
It's in the swipe. Stand a chance to win an eco-friendly Toyota Corolla Cross 1.8 hybrid. To enter, simply make any local and international payments with your bank Windhoek Visa debit or credit card between the 4th of November 2024 until October 31st, 2025. Enjoy quick, safe and secure online shopping, or visit bankwindhoek.com.na to open your account and start shopping with confidence today. Come. Journey with us. Spend responsibly. Protect yourself from fraud. Never share your card's PIN. Santam launches its new brand repositioning as it ushers in a new era. By Franco Ferris, Chief Executive at Santam Namibia. Santam Namibia, the country's largest short-term insurer, has launched a new brand repositioning after nearly 70 years in the market. The fresh strategic direction focuses on the concept: living in the moment, not in the worry. Encouraging people to live freely, knowing their assets are protected. CEO Franco Ferris explains that this shift marks the beginning of a new era for Santam, offering security that allows clients to dream big and live without fear. The brand will maintain its iconic yellow umbrella logo, while introducing a more customer-centric approach, driven by feedback to enhance service and products. The rebranding reflects Santam's commitment to being a future fit, leveraging advanced data and analytics to better understand and serve Namibian customers. While Santam remains rooted in its long-standing values of excellence and transformation, this repositioning aims to strengthen its leadership in the market. Santam plans to expand its reach across multiple platforms, ensuring it stays top of mind for clients seeking trusted short-term insurance. The new slogan, "This is Freedom," encapsulates the brand's focus on providing clients with peace of mind and the freedom to live fully.
I do always hope to leave you a little bit more enlightened than when I met you. So I hope this Focus edition was as informative and insightful as it was for me. From me, Glenora Shipora. Until next time.
Namibian Oncology Center. Take charge of your health and ensure a brighter future for yourself and your loved ones. Contact us for an appointment at 0833305015 Windhoek and 0833341081 Swakopmund, or visit us at www.nomoncology.com.
Let's Go Bank. Save and invest. Open your Let's Invest call account today. Get the returns you deserve. With a minimum deposit of 100,000 Namibian dollars, our Let's Invest call account offers a competitive 7.75% interest rate, allowing you to save and earn more. For more information, call the numbers or email let'sinvest@letshego.com for more information. Let's Invest at letshego.com. Download the Let's Go Digital Mall app from So now, reap health. The greatest returns come from investing in your health. Choose NMC, and let's redefine wealth as a state of wellness. Secure your health today. Call 0612876000 or visit www.nmcfund.com for more information.